Hi everyone. Hello, especially my students. I'm sorry I couldn't finish the last video. That is, the last video on the basic techniques of telephone speaking. Reason as usual, net problem. I couldn't finish due to net problems. So, in the second video, I'm giving you the second part, remaining part of the basic steps of conversation I was talking to you. Now, before I begin, I think I should better give you a brief recap of what is there in the first video. I think I should make a brief recap of the lessons in the first video. What was the lesson given there? That is, first of all, in telephone English, you have to introduce yourself. Hello, so and so, I am so and so. According to with good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, etc. According to the time you were speaking. And then you talk to the person over there. If you get the person to whom you want to talk, you talk to him directly. Or if he's not there, if somebody else responds your call, then you can talk in a different manner, and that is, may I talk to principal sir? May I talk to doctor? May I talk to the manager? In this way you can introduce it. I told you you can use could also, because could is more polite than may. Could I talk to the principal sir? Could I talk to BM sir? Could I talk to the manager? Could I talk to the receptionist of the hospital, etc. In this way, you can introduce and then state your purpose. I would like to know about the PG admission. I'd like to know about the PG admission. Okay. I would like to know about the next tuition debt. I would like to make an appointment with the doctor, etc. Now we are in the next basic step. If the person you want to talk with is not on the phone, you can leave a message. What is the next basic step? That is leaving a message. If the person you want to talk is not over the phone, you can leave a message. And how to leave a message? You can say the same may and could. May I please leave a message for him? May I please leave a message for the doctor? Could I please leave some information for the manager? Could I please tell you something about the admission in the university, etc. You can use could also. Could I leave a message? Could I talk to the principal about this? Could you talk to the principal about my message? Please tell him to call me back whenever possible. Okay, in this way you can leave a message. Or rather, please put me through. You can also say, please put me through the principal. Please put me through the doctor. Please put me through the manager, etc. In this way, you can leave a message. Next part. What is the next step? Suppose you are responding to the caller. Someone has called you, phoned, and you are responding to the caller. How to talk to him or her? What would you say? That is, how to take a message. Hello, who is speaking? May I know? You should better say, may I know who is speaking, please? Oh, you are Miss Rupa. You are Miss Rupa from Coach Bihar. Okay, Miss Rupa. You like to meet the principal, sir. You like to talk with the principal, sir. But I'm sorry, sir is out of the office now. He's in a meeting somewhere outside. Or you can say, I'm sorry, doctor is in the hospital. I'm afraid BM sir has gone to something somewhere else, perhaps in the market. Would you please leave a message for them? Would you please leave a message for the principal? May you please leave a message for him? You can give a message. You can leave a message. I can take a message for sir, etc. In this way you can say, could you please leave a message, etc. You can use can also. Can you leave a message? Can I take a message for him, etc. But remember, do not use want. Want is bad English. Never say, I want to talk to the principal, I want to talk to the doctor, I want to talk to BM sir. You should always use may and could. So now you know how to talk over the phone, how to leave a message, how to take a message, and now the last part, how to finish a phone conversation. We all know we shouldn't hang up the receiver without saying anything, without saying any pleasant words. That is bad manners. So there are some different ways, many different ways of ending a phone conversation, such as, thanks for calling, bye. Thanks for calling, bye. I need to hang up now. Another call is coming for me. We'll talk to you again, bye. Thank you for calling. Have a pleasant day. Thank you for calling. Have a pleasant day. In this way, there are other ways also. These are some of the examples I offer you. You can finish your phone conversation. Now I will talk to you about some of the problems. Please wait a minute. Hold on for a moment. Now I will talk to you about some of the important telephone phrases. What is meant by telephone phrase? That is the words we generally use in telephone speaking. In English, there are some important telephone phrases which we normally use. What are they? First of all, I would say pick up. Number one is pick up. Pick up, you know, to take the receiver. Oh, the phone is ringing and nobody is picking up the receiver. And then the next one is very familiar to you. That is hold on. Wait. Would you please hold on for a moment? Could you please hold on for some time? Number three. So, pick up, hold on, and then put a call through. What is the third item? The third phrase, put a call through. That means to connect the call, to connect to somebody, to transfer the call to somebody you want to talk with. Would you please put me through, Mr. Roy? Would you please put me through the doctor? Would you please put me through the principal, sir? Etc. Now coming on the phrase number 4. This is very important. The phrase number 4 is speak up. What is meant by speak up? Speak up means to speak a little louder. Suppose somebody is talking and you can't hear, and then you can say to speak a little louder. You can't hear and you can say, could you please speak up a little bit? May you please speak a little bit? And so, speak up মানে হচ্ছে একটু জোরে কথা বলা. Suppose you can't hear, you can't follow the man is talking very quietly, you can't hear, line is not good, and so then you can request him to say a little louder. What would you say then? Speak up. Would you please speak up a little bit? And there are other phrases also related with the connection problems. You are quite familiar with connection problems. Most of the time there are connections problems, bad signal, etc. And then what do you say? Oh, disgusting, your voice is breaking up. You can't hear. You can't hear properly and you see his voice is breaking up, jarring. Or you are talking and then suddenly the phone stops. Oh, disgusting. What a bad thing. We are cut off in the middle of the conversation. We are cut off in the middle of the conversations. And finally, hang up. Finally, hang up. What is hang up? That is to put down the receiver. Oh, I have to hang up now. I have to take another call. Have a pleasant day. So, I have given here you some of the important telephone phrases to be used in English phone conversations. That is, number 1, pick up. Number 2, hold on. Number 3, put a call through. Number 4, speak up. Oh, I forgot one. That is, pass on. Please pass on the information. May you please pass on the information to the doctor to give. Then speak up, break up, cut off, and finally hang up. Okay? Now some of the problems. Now I will talk about some of the problems. I hope you enjoy the conversation, the techniques of conversation I am discussing with you. Now I will talk about the problems, some of the problems we sometimes face in telephone conversations. What are the problems? I am sure very often you have faced some problems while talking on the phone in any language, in English or Bengali. Problems like you can't hear well, or somebody is talking too fast, or the line is quite bad, etc. How to talk about these problems? And here you will see that we shall use these telephone phrases in talking about the problems, some of these telephone phrases. For example, suppose you can't hear the words of the caller. শুনতে পাচ্ছ না, তুমি শুনতে পাচ্ছ না. You can't hear the words of the caller. Well, you can say, for example, sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, I can't get you. Sorry, I can't understand you. And then you can request him in this way in telephone English. What to say? Yes, speak up. Please speak up a little bit. Could you please speak up a little more? Speak up a little more. That is, what is the spelling of speak up? I have told you. And so, when you can't hear, you can't follow, you can't get somebody's words in telephone, you can say, please speak up a little bit. And then, suppose somebody is talking too fast. How would you respond? Would you please talk a little quieter? Would you please talk a little slower? I can't follow. Say that again, please. Could you please repeat that again? I didn't quite catch that, etc. And sometimes there are connection problems, as I have told a little before. Oh, the connection is so bad. My phone is breaking up. The phrases, your voice is breaking up. And your voice is breaking up. And we are so nasty. We are being cut off in the middle of the conversations. And so you see here, we are using these telephone phrases, in talking about the problems related with the telephone call. Now, I will talk about a little bit of grammar. Oh, don't worry, this is not very tough grammar. A little bit of grammar related with telephone English. Because knowing these grammatical concepts will help you talk fluently and without mistake. What are they? My question is, perhaps you are thinking why we should use may and could for polite conversation. We know may is a helping verb. What is the helping verb? That helps to make a full sentence with a principal verb. That is, it may rain. How are you? It may rain. You may go there. He may come today. You see, there are two verbs. One is may, another go, come. These are principal verbs and may is the helping verb. But in telephone conversation, may is used with could for polite request and giving permission. That is, it can be used to give or request permission. You can use may and could to give or request permission in telephone English. Suppose, may I talk to Tanuka? May I talk to Sucheta? May I talk to Shutapa? Etc. And you can use could also. Could is also more polite than me. Could I talk to the principal? Could I talk to Briamsa? Could I talk to the doctor? Could you please open the window? And other places, in other ways also. Apart from telephone English, you can use in this way. Could I enter the library, madam? Could I have a glass of water, sir? Could you please open the window? These are another, apart from telephone English, these are polite ways of talking, spoken in English with other person. Now one thing, please don't use want. Want is not used. Those decent people don't use want. Never say, I want to talk to sir, I want to talk to the principal, I want to talk to doctor. That is a sort of disrespect showing. You should say may and could. May I talk to sir? May I talk to the principal? Could I talk to BM sir? Could I talk to the doctor? Etc. So, this is the grammatical part of may and could that is normally used in decent telephone conversation. Okay. Now, the last part. What is there in the last part? Here, in the last part, I will give you some examples of. In the last part, I will give you some examples of formal and informal conversation. What is meant by informal conversation? Informal, that is where you talk casually, in a normal manner, without much politeness, with your relatives, your friends, your familiar persons, etc. That is informal conversation. So, I should better give you an example, a written example of informal conversation. Okay, please listen carefully. Example of informal conversation. Hello, is Tanuka here? Hi, Shutapa speaking. Tanuka speaking. How do you know my voice? How do you know? That's me. Oh, it's your voice. It's a familiar voice. That it is Shutapa. Okay, thanks. Now, how are the things with you? How are the things with you? Okay, doing okay, dear. It's quite good. What are you up to? I am headed to a friend's party. I am going to a friend's party. Nice. Do I know her? Do I know your friend? Oh, yes, it is Roma. You can join us if you like. Would you like to join us? Could you join us in the party? Okay, okay. It sounds very great. I'll surely attend your party. Now, where is the venue? Where is the place we are going? Okay, it's a familiar one. It's Hotel Ilora, on Vishwasingha Road. Yes, it's near my place. Yes, Tanuka, can I get a friend of mine? Oh, sure. Please bring him or her. So I will meet you on the party. Now I need to hang up. I have to go outside. Perhaps another call is coming. Okay, bye. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. So, this is an example of informal conversation. Now, what about a formal conversation? What about a formal conversation? What is meant by formal? Formal telephone conversation is rather tricky. Formal means that is not casual. That is, in informal situations, you talk with your friends, your relatives, or your parents, familiar persons, in a normal manner, in a casual manner, without bothering much about decency and etc. But formal conversation is different. Here, in a formal conversation, perhaps you are talking to some strangers, some important persons, perhaps some interview persons. Perhaps you are giving some job interview, and there you have to be decent, well-mannered, and not to use casual words. So, how you are to talk? How you should talk in a formal conversation? Not in a casual manner, in a well-mannered, decent, and without using casual words like hi, hello, not in that way. Let's have some examples. Suppose you are talking to your college principal, to your sir, or to a bank manager, or to a government officer. That is someone you don't know much, and someone who is a total stranger. How do we begin a formal conversation? As usual, you introduce yourself with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, etc., according to the time of your call. Then introduce yourself. Hello, good morning. My name is Rupa. May I talk to the principal, sir? May I talk to the manager? May I talk to the officer? So, in a formal conversation, you have to introduce yourself first in a formal manner. You can then state the purpose of your call in a very decent manner using may and could. Could is more polite than may. Then state your purpose. For example, okay, I need some information about PG admission in the university from the principal. May I talk to the principal, sir, about this? I need some information about PG admission at the university. May I talk to the principal, sir, about this? I need an appointment with the doctor. Could I make a call? Could I make an appointment? Could I talk to him about my illness? Could I talk to the doctor about my illness? Could I talk to the principal, sir? Could I talk to PM, sir, about the next tuition date? These are formal. And in formal conversation, if you are at the receiving end, that is, you are responding to the call. How would you respond in a formal situation? How you respond to a caller who is not your friend or acquaintance? Hello, this is Rohan speaking. How may I help you? Hello, this is Rohan speaking. How may I help you? How could I help you? Oh, you would like to talk with the principal, sir? I am afraid, or I am sorry, the principal is in a meeting at present. Please hold on for a moment. Okay, would you please tell your name? Okay, my name is Rupa Talukdar. Could you please, Miss Rupa, could you please spell your surname for me? That is your last name? Oh, Talukdar. Talukdar. Okay, Miss Rupa, I'll pass on the information to the principal that you called and wanted to know some facts, information about the admission, etc. So, in this way, you can talk with the, if you are the responding, you are not the caller, you are responding to the situation of the caller, then you can speak in this way. And then you have to finish in a decent manner. Okay, thank you, bye, have a nice day, thank you for calling. Okay, have a nice day. In this way, you can end or finish a formal conversation. So, finally, I have given you examples of two types of conversations, that is, informal conversation and formal conversation. Informal conversation is between friends, acquaintances, relatives there, where you can use in a casual manner. You can talk in a casual manner. Hi, hello, great, sounds, etc. Sounds great, etc., etc. But in a formal conversation, you cannot say hi, everyone. Not in that way. You can say, hi, I am speaking. You have to introduce yourself. You have to state your purpose, that you want to meet somebody. You would like to meet somebody for this and these reasons. And if you are the caller, you have to say, Rohan speaking. May I know your purpose to speak with the principal? Could you please leave a message for him, etc. In this way, where you are more formal, you are not very casual. Yes. So, in this video, I have finished the basic techniques of conversation, phone conversations in English. In the previous video, which I couldn't continue because of net problems, there you will find the first part and then you follow it with the second part video, and I hope this will give you some idea, some fair idea about how to talk about something or somebody, or how to talk with somebody in telephone conversations in English language. So, this much for today. Bye. Have a nice day. Have a pleasant day. We'll talk to you later on with my second video on how to face a job interview. Okay? Bye.